Good morning! As you probably can tell from the title, we are going thrifting today. I'm already in the car, as you can see. So I'm gonna put up here my thrift list so you guys can see specifically what I am hoping to find today. You don't always get lucky when you go thrifting, we know that, but these are just some of the things that I'm really hoping to find. I am looking for some antique side tables, always looking for vessels. I'm gonna look for some lampshades, some art or some frames, and something that I could potentially use as a bathroom mirror. And then, you know, whatever else we find. So let's get going. Literally just got here and I'm already looking at the Crocs. That's not a bad price. This is super cute too, but I really don't have a use for it, to be honest. $8. I have been on the hunt for an antique chair. I'm not sure exactly how to describe what I'm looking for, but I feel like this could be it. There is two of them. I don't really need to, but let's see how much it is. So $30 for the pair. I really do love the shape and the size of this vase, but I think the pattern just isn't for me. Ooh, this is pretty. This is super pretty. This has some damage, but it's kind of cool. Let's see what the back says. John Miller, grandfather of Bruce Parker. Definitely seen those for better prices, but I do really like the colors that you can see in here, and I actually like the chip in it, so maybe I will get that. I think these are super cute. They're primitive oil cans, and I'll be honest, I don't really know exactly what I would do with them besides just being decor, but these are super cute. I'm sort of tempted to get them. Maybe not. Look at all the desk lamps. The colors here are really pretty. It's like earthy greens and like burnt orange. I always love to check out the old books that they have here. I love their stand in general. Alright you guys, it is the next day and I have to tell you, I definitely need to invest in one of those rolly cart things that people take with them to the flea market, because trying to carry all of my thrifted finds while I'm walking around looking at stuff and also trying to film is just disaster is going to strike at some point, and I don't want that disaster to be something broken, whether it's a thrifted treasure or my camera or just anything. So I need to invest in that, but let's go ahead and do the haul. First up, I got this little coffee mug, and I just love the detail on it. I love like the rope type design of the handle and the top, as well as the kind of woven texture on it. I've been looking for a new coffee mug. I love to thrift my coffee mugs. There's just no reason to buy a new mug to me when you can just get so many good ones thrifted. So this was only $1.99, and I have already used it this morning. Next up is this big pottery jug, and this is a really great size. I don't think I've ever found one with these kind of handles on it, and I have been looking for one like this for what feels like forever. It is a pretty color, but I kind of want to do like a thrift flip with this, but I don't know. There is a part of me that kind of wants to leave it as is and use it maybe in the fall. I have been incorporating some deeper browns into my decor lately, so maybe I will keep this as is. So I'll think this over, but I think it's really beautiful. I love the chippy details around the top, and this is just a really pretty piece. This was a really great find for me, and this was only $8. Next up is this lampshade, and it has a really pretty texture on it, kind of like a linen-y quality, and I actually have a lampshade very similar to this from Target, and it was, I want to say that lampshade was like $25. This lampshade though was only $2.99, so obviously a much better price. The inside here is down quite far in the shade, so I think this is probably a shade that would have to go with a very short base. If you put it with kind of a taller, slender lamp base, it's going to sit very high up on it, and it's just not going to look right. So I think I need to see what lamp bases I have. I have like a closet full of lamps, so I'm sure I will not have a problem finding a base for this, but really simple, really pretty, and that was one of the items on my thrift list. Alright, my memory card just filled and stopped filming, and I don't know exactly where that happened, but the last thing that I think that I may have said or tried to tell you was that the lampshade was an item on my thrift list, so I was able to get that, so that's a success. Next up is this set of brass candlestick holders, and I collect these all the time. That's nothing new to you guys, but I do really love the shape of these. I love that everything is very rounded, the body as well as the base, and the top, of course. These are super heavy. These were $2.99 a piece, so about $6 for the two of them. And I think I say this every time about everything in every video, but these are probably my favorite set of candlestick holders that I've ever found that are brass. I'm excited to find a spot for these. Alright, I've already started using the next item, and it's this little vessel. This very much gives me fall vibes, I think, because these lines kind of make me feel like this is a pumpkin-y type shape, but I love the olivey color of this vessel. It's super pretty. This is currently living on my coffee table, and I just grabbed some dried florals that I had already had and threw them in there. This was only $1.99. And this is one of those pieces that's just super simple, but I really like that it adds just a little something extra to my coffee table. Next is this kind of, it's supposed to be sort of like a pegboard. It is a really old piece of wood, and it just has these kind of like metal spokes in them. I have wanted a piece for kind of like my entryway area that I could hang things on. I saw this piece and it was only $6. It's really simple. The holes are already drilled into it, so it is really ready to go right up on the wall. I just love how kind of rustic and authentic this piece feels. Okay, so I got this crock, and on this side, it just looks like a plain brown crock. But if you turn it around, it has these beautiful olivey amber tones in it, and I just thought that was so pretty. It does have a chip on it, as you can see, but I love things that are a little bit chippy. I think it gives it character. So I love how on this side of it, it just has all these tones in it. It's almost as if, well, I have two theories. Either one, this side was exposed to substantial amounts of sun over a long period of time, and it kind of, would oxidize be the right word? Oxidize might be the right word. I could be wrong. Or the other thing that I think could have potentially happened was someone wanted to clean this and they sprayed it, and the chemical that they used was either way too harsh or was kind of like a solvent, and it actually stripped the glaze off of it and kind of wore away at the color. So those are two things that I think could have potentially happened on this side. I could be totally wrong. I certainly don't know for sure, but I just think that the colors are super beautiful on this side, and this is definitely the side that I will have facing forward. And I got this for $12.50. I also got this basket, and it is pretty big from what you can probably tell. This basket was only $4.99. I'm thinking about staining this basket. I have a smaller basket that I actually stained quite some time ago, and I love the way that it came out. It just went from kind of being this natural color to a much richer brown, and I just loved it. I thought it was so pretty, so I am considering doing it with this. It's just an idea and something to think about. I got this piece of art, and I'm trying not to have a glare. I have never been a big fan of portrait art, and now this is the second thrifting video in a row where I have bought portrait art. Am I changing? I don't know. I think this is a really beautiful piece. So you can see the kind of original painting inside. It is really beautiful, but there is substantial cracking, not as much as there was on Walter. This piece is obviously also preserved behind glass, unlike Walter, so really, really beautiful. I also love the details of the frame. I think they're just so pretty, and the frame and the colors in the painting are really what attracted me to this. Obviously, I think it's really beautiful, and this will definitely become a valued piece of my little art collection. I paid $20 for this piece. And then I have this frame that I got. There isn't any art inside. Or is there? I love the ornate details of the wood on this frame. I think it's really pretty, and I also love the linen-y second layer of it. This will be a really easy piece to just add some art to. So I paid $15 for this frame. I got this crock, and I had actually walked by it a few times, and every time I did, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I love that it does come with the lid, and it's chippy, it's speckled. I love the character that it has on the top, and this is really quite a substantial size. I did pay $20 for this? I think I may have paid $20 for this. This is a really big crock. The body is in really good condition. There is not any markings on it, and actually when I was looking at it, the guy that was selling it actually said there isn't any markings on it, so he had already looked as well to see if he could tell anything from it. So probably won't be able to learn too much from this piece, but maybe you know something that I don't, so if you do, definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you might know about this piece. But I think it's really cute. I love the lid. It's a fantastic size, and I'm pretty confident that I will use this in my kitchen. And the last piece that I'm going to show you, at least while I'm sitting down, because I do have one more to show you, but I'm going to have to get up and bring you along with me, so is this frame. Again, I think the details are really pretty. This is a good size frame, and I have been looking for a lighter colored frame because I am considering doing a dark paint in one of the rooms that I plan to make over. Hopefully soon. I have a full kitchen makeover to do. It's been busy around here, but I wanted a lighter frame for that, and this frame was $4.99, and this actually came from Goodwill. So I'm excited to get some art in here and get it hung up. Okay, and for my last item, we're gonna take a little trip across my living room, and I'll show you the final thing. All right, so the final thing here is this standing lamp, and the top of it is really cool. I love the shape of it. It kind of reminds me almost of like a military style helmet, if that makes sense. but it's just a standing lamp. I needed a lamp for over in this area that was really compact, and this fit exactly what I was looking for. I love how it's really naturally distressed. You can kind of see all the details in here. It's a little bit rusted, but that just gives it character and really makes me love it even more. Alright, so that is it for this thrift haul. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you love thrift hauls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys for the next video. Take care of yourself in the meantime.